The next presenter, Nihon Fukushi University from Japan, Royal University of Phnom Penh from Cambodia, and Institute of Technology of Cambodia. Let's welcome them with a big hand.
Hello everyone, my name is Momoko. This is Airi. We are students of Nihon Fukushi University. This is Rina from Royal University of Phnom Penh. This is Borasi from the Institute of Technology of Cambodia. Before we start our presentation, we want you to think about stereotypes once again. Most people don't have a good image of them, but we don't think so.
Please look at the screen. While many people think that stereotypes is bad, we believe that they are important instead. First, they help us understand other people from first impression. Second, they allow for better understanding of foreign cultures. Third, they can strengthen friendships between nations. You see, stereotypes promote friendly relationships between people from different countries. We believe that they have good aspects, and here is why.
Our presentation title is The Starting Point. This is our outline. Now let us begin. We found that most people tend to judge a person's character from his or her appearance. This judgment is often dependent on stereotypes that we already widely share. You may think this kind of judgment is not good, but we think it is easier to make friends through such stereotypes. This figure, you may look serious. At that time, a stereotype may come up in your mind that he is a serious guy. However, when we get to know him, we find in fact he is a friendly guy.
As an example, I will introduce my experience. When I went to Australia to study abroad, I met a girl from Cambodia. I had the image of Cambodia like this: poverty, a developing country, and children cannot receive enough education. So it was not easy for me to approach her by having these images. But she didn't give a bad impression to me. She was a student like me. I noticed I had been called a stereotype. However, I tried to come to understand her, all the more having these false information.
We looked for familiar stereotypes about people's character. In Japan, first, we tend to judge a person's character from their blood group. Most Japanese people have images for each blood group. For example, we have the image a person with blood type A is well organized, but it isn't always true. A person with A blood type is also rude. Second, we have the image a man has long hair is flashy. When we went to junior high school, boys would be punished if they have long hair. So we think boys should have short hair. Third, people who like reading books are gloomy. When we read books, we look down. This appearance looks like you are feeling down. So we have this image. We think Japanese people have these stereotypes. What do Cambodian people think of these stereotypes?
For the first point, we don't really judge people by their own blood type. In fact, not many people in Cambodia know their own blood type. For the second point, we have similar ideas. Some people in Cambodia, especially the elder ones, do not like men with long hair, claiming that they look like gangsters. But it is more acceptable among younger generations. The third point, we have quite an opposite impression. Because not many people in Cambodia like to read books. When we see someone reading a book, we actually admire the person.
Here we also have the familiar stereotype of Cambodia. First, people who wear glasses are smart. From our ancient time, people don't use glasses at all. Later on, when smart people such as professor, teacher, and also doctor start to use glasses, people tend to judge that other people who wear glasses too are smart. And the second point of stereotype is teenagers who dye hair are bad. As you know that our Cambodian and also Japanese have a natural hair which is black color, and when people see the teenagers with many different kinds of hair color, they will think that they are look weird and easily influenced by foreign culture. And moreover, they tend to judge that they all look like a gangster or bad person as well. Last but not the least is black people are ugly and unfriendly. For us, for Asian people, we think that we have a yellow and white color screen. So when we see black people pass by, we will think that they all look ugly, something like we cannot talk with them like that. And moreover, because of the discrimination still having, black people cannot be convenienced to talk with people. So when we see like that, we tend to judge that they are not friendly at all. So after hearing these three stereotypes, what do Japanese think about that?
Some Japanese people had the same stereotype. First, we recently wear glasses as a fashion, so it's not always true that people wear glasses are smart. Second, we don't have a good image of people who have brightly colored hair. Third, some Japanese think black people are ugly as well. However, for us, they are friendly, but we think they are dangerous.
As you can see, our daily lives overflow with stereotypes. It is important to find and understand them by exchanging and expressing them with each other. We think of stereotypes as a treasure box. It is not easy to find it, but once it is found and opened, meaning that we could understand and use them as our own favor, we'll be rewarded with priceless possibilities to see and understand other people better than ever before.
So now we would like to tell you about the conclusion. Finding stereotype is necessary for us to know about the world. All we have to do we have to think that we consider stereotype as the starting point. So it is natural for us to break through to meet stereotype. So it is important to doubt that is it true or not. So for us, we think that we can meet people and see the world. They will tell you the truth. Here we would like to thank for World Youth Meeting for provide us a great opportunity to break through stereotype. We are lucky enough to join this event. Thank you.
For your